Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rod's Rusty Repairs. Today, we're straying away from mechanic work, and we're going to be working on paint. Bought this set of 17-inch stock rims. They look a little bit rusty. I'll show you those in a second. Because, as you might have seen in the other videos, those tires are very, very bald on the truck right now. There's older set of BFGs. So I bought this set of 33-inch mud tires for $500 on my Facebook Marketplace. But on Rusty Red, they have 16-inch rims, and those are 17s. Set of 17-inch stocks. I already went through with an orbital sander and sanded these down in my free time. I just need to. I'm gonna hit it with some primer and stuff. What we're gonna be using though is tractor paint. We got primer, black paint, reducer, and hardener. That's actually the kind of paint I plan on painting my truck when I get all the rust situated on it. So might as well try it on a set of cheap rims. And yes, it's very messy in here now. But right now we're actually going to be working on center caps. These are a set of center caps off of my dad's old truck, which was I think it was his 1990 heavy half. That was our old plow truck. They fit okay on the rims. They fit good, but it's just these little baffles. We might have to take a Dremel and Dremel them down. But you see that they're not too pretty, so we gotta hit them with some sandpaper. But first, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be painting them red. They might look a little bit cheesy, but the wonders of paint, I can just paint them. Anyways, let's get into it. So, with sanding, I just have this, it's like 80 grit sandpaper for an orbital sander. And you can see, these were originally like chrome, but the chrome flaked off when my dad had it. So, he ended up just spraying them silver, and it's just over time flaked away. So, we're just gonna takes it off pretty good. Right, see this spot right here? Look at that. Not bad. I'm gonna do this to all these rims and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we got all 4 of them sanded down, and I got the tops masked off with some masking tape. They're not gonna be perfect. I really don't care personally. I just need them to look decent enough for right now, because I'm planning on getting some different rims and tires. And then these are just going to be my my winter setup for tires. But yeah, let's get into painting. All right, I laid this down, so I didn't care if it got painted on, but ain't bad of a color. Yeah. Simple as that, just doing some simple spray bombing. I'll get all these sprayed and then bring you guys back. Alright, so here we are. I think I need some more coats. I'm not denying that. But not bad. Not a bad color. And it's going to be going on a red and black truck, so I'm not really too worried if they look cheesy or not. But the next step will be putting primer on those rims and just painting them black. So I will see you guys when I start doing that. So we got the rims set up on our professional painting stand. I don't care. It'll work. but they're just a set of stocks. They're not what I wanted right now, but they'll do for now. And we're gonna be painting them black. I already showed you our go-to, not our go-to, but what we're using to paint it is tractor paint. Usually with tractor paint, you mix it 8 parts paint and primer, 1 part of your hardener, and you can paint it and stuff without the hardener and everything. It just takes forever to dry. So I bought the hardener and I'm gonna use the hardener. I'm probably gonna have my dad shoot the primer.
Your primer, you don't mix hardener because you need it soft so you can sand it.
Fair enough.
Your hardener goes in your paint.
Yeah. So the primer, no hardener, and then probably gonna have my dad paint the primer and stuff on because I gotta go to work, and then probably come back and sand it all down and then shoot some paint on it. Alright, so I'm back and I had Dad shoot these down with primer. They're definitely going to need to be sanded still, but not bad, not bad. My dad knows a lot more about paint than me. So the next thing, we're not going to sand it down with like any high 80 grit stuff or whatever. I'm going to use these Scotch-Brite pads. Use these Scotch-Brite pads and then either hit it with another coat of primer or go straight to painting it black. Alright, so we'll put another coat of primer on it. Still a little bit tacky, but it ain't too bad. Probably gonna hit her with another set of Scotch-Brite pads. These. Just to get them smoothed down a little bit more, and then hit it with a third coat of primer, and then finally hit it with the black paint. Then we could finally get the tires that I have ready for it put on. I haven't sold much about them, but these I bought off of Facebook Marketplace about a year ago, and I paid $500 for them. They were on this guy's Jeep, and they had like an 8-inch lift, and these little 33s look kind of stupid on it, so he sold them to me for $500. They had less than 500 miles, or less than 1,000 miles, I know that, on them. They're just some random off-the-shelf brand, just ain't bad. For $500, I can't complain, though. They're El Cheapo tires. I plan on making that tire setup and those rims my winter setup in due time. I just don't have the funds at the current moment to make it happen. Alright, so we're going to do our third and final coat of primer. Actually got to clean off the rim real quick. Third and final coat of primer on these rims. Then we can finally start shooting it with some black paint. We just got a high volume, low pressure paint gun from Harbor Freight. That's been what we've been using this whole time. When you are spraying paint, you don't want to start on whatever you're painting. You want to start a little bit after, or a little bit before, so you can just fan it over. You want to go slow, just so you can really get that paint in there. I ain't a master of paint by any means, but I've learned a little bit from watching my dad behind the camera doing this stuff. There are many different types of paint guns. This one's just a gravity feed. A lot of people like the siphon feed ones. I've never tried them. We've only had these gravity feed ones before, but I'd like to try one day. I just can't get one right now. Those two. And then over to this one. These aren't going to be the most perfect rims ever, but they'll do for right now until I get some aftermarkets. What I'm gonna do is run this until it's out of paint, but that's really just gonna be the same type of stuff. But then we also, since these parts are gonna show, we want to hit them as well. I said I should not have worn this shirt. I'm gonna have to wash it. Don't have enough So yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna finish off this. I'm just gonna cut the recording now. So see you guys in a second. So Dad's spraying the first coat on. We sprayed the back of these already, but because we wanted to see how the paint would spray. It sprays pretty good. It's just we never sprayed with this kind of paint before. So I'm letting Dad take the first couple cracks at it because he knows paint better than I do. But for tractor paint, that ain't bad. That's Magic brand tractor paint from Tractor Supply.
Fish eye going on, but that's
okay. It doesn't matter. They're going to be a winter setup anyways when I'm done. As you can see, it's just simple, light passes, not holding it down and going. You go there, let off, side to side, but every time you go and move, you let off. Painting is simple-ish. I'm just not very good at it. Alright, well, bring you guys back for the next coat of paint. Alright, so the first coat is now done, and we are gonna go and do some wet sanding. I've never done it before, but we'll see. This is what the first coat came out to be. It's not bad. It's got dirt on it, of course, because it's in the garage. Really, the only issues I see is like right around here, you'd see some little bubbles in the paint. Like, it's not horrible, but to get the next coat to stick better, I'm gonna wet sand it. Let's get right into it. Alright, so I think the first thing we gotta do is take a spray bottle and just kind of lightly mist it in water. And then we take wet sanding paper and just kind of lightly go over it. Usually you don't want to use your fingers like to dig in it with like one finger, because it'll scratch away more on certain spots. But it's kind of difficult to really get get like a block in here. So I'm just kind of making do with what I got. But I'm not the master of paint in the slightest. I don't usually paint my paint stuff, but I try my best with the little knowledge I have. But anyways, I'll just do all this off camera because I don't feel comfortable explaining this because I don't know really how to do it. Alrighty, there's those. They're not perfect. I don't think they ever will be perfect. But I'm not complaining because they were horrible when I first bought them. And now that they look like that, that is incredible, personally. I'm gonna let those dry and then wait till my dad gets home so we can shoot another coat of paint on it. I will be back. Alright, so we're gonna do the second and final coat because I ran out of paint. I got my buddy Matt recording for me today. Hello. And I'm gonna get this last coat of paint on and then I can finally put them on the truck. I did some wet sanding as you saw in the previous clip. They turned out alright. I don't really care. They're rims. They're gonna get chipped again. They're fisheye. It's whatever. This is my first time painting. But one more time. Let's hit it. I gotta turn that down. I forgot that my dad just went hog wild last time. What did that do?
A little too much pressure.
That's gonna have to do. I don't know how to mess with this thing. Remember, even coats. Even coats always. We're gonna get high off the fumes, right, Matt?
Yeah, I'm already halfway there, man.
My bad. At least we're outside, though.
The difference in that already is very good.
We're gonna continue to like hit all of this after the coat, but I don't want to have like an 8-hour-long video of me spraying paint. You don't want to step off the line there, Matt.
Nah, I'm good.
Sorry for gassing y'all out.
It's the closest thing to air here.
I wish I could. Forgot how this thing freaking works.
We're professionals.
Yes, indeed. Harbor Freight Special, my friend.
Backyard YouTube professional.
Indeed. I really need to get a new one of these. Look at this. I think the gauge broke.
Probably.
Because before it was reading like 40. Now it's sitting at 110.
Yeah, you're just not using enough air, brother.
I don't know this shit, man. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. That's so much better.
Much smoother.
We figured it out. Great success, my friends.
Very
Great
good.
success.
Very good.
And then, even though the sides are already painted good, we're still going to hit it with some. We have a ton of extra paint. Why not?
Yeah. The difference in that already is very, very clean, though.
And mind you, when I started this video, granted they were already sanded when I started the video, they look night and day difference.
They do. They do. Camera may not pick it up, but my eyes, they're not deceiving me. They look so shiny.
Dang gravity feed gun. I gotta go around the other side. I can't loop.
You're chasing me
Sorry,
with it.
Matt. I'm not a great YouTuber.
And I'm not a great cameraman. I'm just doing my best.
Dude, you're better than me. I don't care. Well, so it's pretty much just going to be the same as just doing that again and again and again until I run out of paint. So I'll cut you guys off and then bring you guys back when it's all dried and everything and into the garage. See ya. Well, it's dark now. I was just waiting for him to tack up so I can bring him here into the garage. Here, that's what they look like. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Probably going to mount them on those tires right over there soon. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're mounting the tires now. Dad is hitting the bead with a little bit of Murphy's oil soap just so we can get it on that bead a lot easier, because if I'm being honest with you, we have no clue what we're doing. We're just doing it. We've already done one, but and it looks pretty good. It really does for those big old mud tires. But now we get to show it on camera. We're just gonna do the one. We're just gonna do the one because it would be way too time consuming to do all four on camera. These them up, Dad? Nope. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay, Dad.
There it goes.
First part of the bead is on. Here is the next tool. Good old pry bar.
Fashionable at most.
I don't know where the duct tape is. I was going to duct tape the rag to that so I didn't scratch your rims all up.
Oh, well, if it scratches them again, I will just do some touch-up paint. It's really no issue to me, Dad.
They put the time and effort into painting them, so I don't want to tear them up.
Yeah. It's whatever. If I gotta touch up the paint, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Here you go, Father.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's why you put your knees on it, just try and get the start of the bead in.
You're putting load range E tires on a half-ton truck.
Fair enough.
These tires are for my truck.
For context, my dad drives a 3/4 ton Duramax.
It's over there.
That big truck right there.
And then you just work your way around the tires, little bites at a time.
Work it around. Just get it to make it work. And really, mountain tires is all simple, but the biggest pain is getting the bead set, because you can get it on the rim easy like this, but then you gotta air it up and try and get the bead to stick and try and get no leaks. That's the pain of it.
More or less just extremely tedious.
Not really.
Can
How
be.
long did it take you for the first one, Dad?
20 minutes from start to finish.
not
And that
bad.
was including putting the sticker on the center cap.
Fair enough. Looks like this one's giving you a little bit of issue.
I'm just,
Working it little by little.
you can't take big bites because then it won't fall.
I'm letting my dad do this because I want to learn how to do this stuff myself, so I don't gotta have him do all this stuff in the future for me. I don't claim to be an expert at anything. This whole channel is just me learning. So
And this also would be better if I had actual tire spoons, not snap-on pry bars.
not pry bars. You want me to grab another one?
At least it's a snap-on.
Yeah, I'll grab you another one.
Yeah, I don't have actual tire bars.
They're expensive sometimes.
The big green one was
Somewhere. I know it was over here somewhere.
over there somewhere.
I have a little one.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least hold it. Make it easy to here.
Look at that.
Actually, this is an upgrade of what your grandfather and great-grandfather and Uncle Jeff used to use. They used to use big screwdrivers.
Hey,
A big screwdriver.
if it works, I wouldn't complain about it.
Alright.
But, anyways, you get the gist of it. It's simple.
Yeah.
You gotta then you just put air in it, try and get the bead to.
Well, we can show that in a
Freaking-
minute.
Yeah, we can cut back.
We'll cut back when it's all mounted, but this is just tedious. We'll be back in a minute.
You want to hit him with a little snap away, you know what I'm saying?
Now we just gotta put air in it, try and get the bead to set. Something simple. This needs to be filled with 72 psi at least. Usually it's about 80 with these tires, but we usually run them a little bit flat just so they wear even, especially with mud tires because they wear like crap. But I got this
Here
set
comes
for
the pop.
There we go.
and other side, it's getting there.
Way less terrifying than the fire method.
Indeed,
But
way less terrifying.
almost not as fun.
That is fun because you got to deal with fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's almost there. Pop's almost there. There we go. Bead is set. And we just charged up 72 psi and
Well, the tire calls for 80, but like you said, I run them about 8 to 10 pounds less than what is called for, especially on a half ton,
especially on a half-ton truck.
just so they wear more flat.
But yeah, that's not bad for
No, not at all.
a couple shots of paint. It's not bad. A couple shots of paint, $500 set of tires,
This is what we call professional budget build.
couple weeks of work, and you get tires that look like that.
Professional.
Professional.
Very.
We are professionals.
Yeah.
We are backyard hillbilly. We are far from professional.
We are redneck professionals.
Yes.
But anyways, we're gonna do the rest of those tires off camera. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.